Wow, hey guys, we got some neat stuff to see today, and to keep everybody happy that we're not pushing fall too soon, I have a wonderful haul for you on what we're keeping for our collections, and we got a handful of gifts as well, right here on my take on Home and Garden. Hey, thanks for coming by, guys. Hey, it's gonna be good. We are loaded, as always, and I've got some very different things to show you today. Some might look repetitive just in the quick look, but there is a reason, like this beautiful gray squirrel for fall by Home Co. Anybody remember it? Well, our wonderful friend Sharon Williamson out in California, she bought the other one, and she's just delighted and tickled to fall with the last one. We loved it so much, I got another one for us to keep. So check him out, he is really good. And then you got a quick look at the raccoon that was on the table at the end of an estate sale that we looked at real quick. But to show him better, I wanted to show him at the table. If you recall, this was made by a Polish couple that came to the US and started a ceramics factory in New Jersey. Around Trenton was a porcelain hub, like I've mentioned before. This is quite exquisite. Cibus, all hand painted, beautiful. I've only seen a couple online, so I wanted to keep this one, and so did Angela, especially with fall coming. Where you're gonna go, too cute, guys. I ran into, and you just saw a lot of milk glass going in the store. Here's a little bit that's staying here. So this is a pair of panel grape candlesticks we did not have, and these are by Westmoreland Glass out of Pennsylvania at the time. Of course, they're closed and have been since the 80s, I think. So look at how gorgeous. Real different. Just hard to let a pair of candlesticks pass through here. You know, it's pretty tough, especially those Tiffany ones that came through and didn't stick. But you know, we have beautiful crystal candlesticks. So it was tough, but I know the cutie that bought them is absolutely thrilled with them because they were special. Next, what do we got? We got a little blue and white in the B&G Copenhagen, Denmark classic look. And this is talking about Christmas. And this is after in 1966. Look how sweet. This is real cute. What this is telling is all the fishermen are coming home just in time for Christmas. There's nothing in English on it. So next, how about that Jessica and Michael? These are pillowcases. They're not from Target or Walmart. They're from Italy. They are amazing, them two. Look how sweet. And a really extra tough, nice, like a heavy linen. Matching pillowcases I think these will have to work for fall. There's the Italian flag right there, and how pretty they'll be. We'll get them to work, that's for sure. Another piece by them, you know, they just start sending, and they're just amazing. Beautiful lemon platter, and this is signed by the painter, and this is made in Italy too. I had to check because, you know, there's a few countries that do this work. Made in Italy. Love it, love it. Can we see through this is porcelain. I'm not going to run this, but let's see. Okay, this is in a wonderful stoneware, and we'll just put that on to keep them from clicking together. Still, Miss Jessica Mikasa crystal candlestick holders made in Germany. Ooh, look at those, they're so gorgeous. I can't wait to use them at Christmas. You know, guys, they're gonna be good. Just awesome. Gotta keep it moving. Okay, like that wasn't enough. The sweetest little Demitasse tea set I think I've ever seen. Cream and sugar. Okay, I'm sure it's Limoges. Yes. Signed, and it's French, obviously, if it's Limoges. Look through there, yes, of course, and we can probably see that better with a lid, so you can see that fine porcelain test that I like to do for you. Look at look at the teapot. It's so low, squatty and fat and cute. I don't know, guys, where are you gonna go? I know you want to see this stuff today. It's all unique and special and amazing. This is the tray to these. I mean, unbelievable. You'll get to see them up close. Angela loved it. Honestly, it's for her. And like that wasn't enough of a set, this set comes with its own tea or ginger jar, and it's absolutely divine. Look at this with the top. And was that enough to the set? No, that doesn't stop her. Look at this, beautiful. This could be for teas as well, or it could be some other delight that goes with your tea set. This could be a really fancy biscuit jar. Look at this. Awesome. Jessica, how do we thank you and Michael with a big, giant thank you? Not sure how that looks from the front. But we appreciate you, you know it. Still coming, like that wasn't enough. She sends Angela another favorite of hers, the crystal, like so many have done for her. Because of her hard work behind the scenes to make our channel what it is, she sent this glorious, let me try to get at it, crystal perfume. You regulars know that she has a collection of perfume bottles, and that and her jewelry boxes, I think, is her favorite stuff. Look at the top on this. that light goes right up. It's like a crystal prism. It is crystal. But that is from the Czech Republic. And I'm going to have to check myself and get up here and move a few things down. 2 things accomplished here today with this video. We get to show you what we've been collecting to keep and what people have sent. And it's a big deal to not be too ahead of fall, but we want to show that we're heading that way. This helps us do that. And it lets us thank our wonderful friends for what they send. Now, here's something I picked up. I know she'll pull it up. This beautiful piece is Gerard from Germany. As you may or may not know, I have a candy dish. We had them out on the back buffet here for summer. Matches this exact. I found this beautiful tankard and also that big serving platter. Now there's 3 pieces that match exact from the same company, trimmed in 22 karat gold. Angela loves the pink flowers. So those are, of course, the old-fashioned original roses. They're wild rose. Okay. Now we have some other people chomping at the bit, waiting, because they know they sent something and they're waiting for it to come out. Greg and Luann, I gotta tell you this story. This, we both, when we opened this, our mouths hung open and we couldn't even say a word because we were looking at this. Now, originally Angela wanted some coasters. Okay, big deal, right? But we're gonna look at vintage first. We don't want plastic or new baloney. We want something that's well made by a craftsman or an artist. That's why we're so big on the vintage things. Other people push them to the wayside. They give them away. They don't care. They want white on white with gray on white. Okay, we don't. So we were looking at these, and the ones we saw, she brought it up, she found it. She said, they're a little rough, you know, the silver is pitted, this and that's not quite there. I said, just wait a bit and we'll see if we can find it. You know, I'll be looking for it. See if we can find a better one. This coaster set with the windmills, where would you think it's made? Is it porcelain? You can barely see the light through, barely. So it is a mix. It's an ironstone and a porcelain mix. Let's see if it shows a little better. With a silver plate rim around every single coaster and the tray it comes on to serve your guests. In that Delft blue, you'd swear this was Delft from Holland, but it is made in Germany. Look how cute. We went nuts over it, and Luann said they were on a trip, probably on vacation, and they saw a little shop. They wanted to stop and check it out. And she said, she got in there and she says, I just wanted to get these for you guys. It was like a voice told me, get these. So, you know, she's a great one for believing in our Master of the universe and our Lord, just like us. So somehow there was a connection. I'm not kidding. We never mentioned these. And here it is a week later by Luann and Greg. So thank you. Kind people. It's amazing. Right? It's just amazing. Okay, moving on. We have a couple more wonderful friends. This will make them think. Pete Flaherty of Missouri. Now, he wears a hat like you can't believe, and he reminds me of Huck Finn and the boys down there in Missouri. I'll say it the way they say it. Look at this beautiful Blue Swan by Fenton. Now, we just sold, can you hear there's some thunder going on and lightning? The lights blinked and the thunder's being rude, and I'm trying to finish. Excuse the thunderstorm. This is real sweet. We just sold a floral dish, and they're going to crack up if they see the show, in this very color with the blue roses. Look at that. Beautiful Pete. He is always right on, as you'll see here. Again, Pete, wonderful Demitasse cup and saucer. Look at this. Made in Japan in the ultra-fine porcelain. Little Demitasse here, very sweet and incredibly different teacup saucer. Isn't that a different shape? Unbelievable. And of course, Pete insists on spoiling us with Lenox USA. Not Lenox somewhere else either, but there's nothing wrong with it, but Lenox USA. So this is a little older. Probably 90s. You see that porcelain? I'll offset it so you can see. Next, our very own cutie pie that's been with us, I think, since day one. Our very own Aunt Sandy up in Illinois. Unbelievable, guys. Look at this. I'm going to tease her one at a time. She has another coffee pot, but she has this whole set of wonderful Copenhagen, Denmark porcelain. It was her life's dream to have the whole thing, and she's reducing a little bit. Here is a button, and she sent this coffee pot to us. If you remember the little cruet set she sent in the seagulls in light blue, made in Denmark. Beautiful. B&G. Okay, again, like that wasn't enough, she sends her teapot. Now, at this point, we're getting kind of choked because we don't want her to send her nicest stuff. And she said she still has a ton and she's not worried about it and don't feel bad. So, bless her heart. And we have a lot of love for this woman anyway. But we thank you for sending these on. And she knows they're going to be in good hands. I think that's why they were sent here. Wonderful, beautiful. Let's give them a turn up here. Next is two pieces I picked up and found. And if you guys remember our little cherry table I did for summer, and that incredible vase made in Bavaria, how about a cake plate, two-handled cake plate to go with that vase? Boy, I would have liked this when I did the table, right? Staggering. This is a hand-painted and signed paint job. They're so realistic to me. They look like Rainier or Queen Anne cherries. Out of this world. We'll take a look at that. Obviously, you can see the fine porcelain. It's probably actually 2 years ago where I had the apple plates for fall in this design. You guys, there was a nibble off the bottom. This is like an 8-footed ewer or decanter. I like to say the right thing. This is a proper decanter because it's tall, or tankard, okay? And it's unbelievable. It's again by Royal Shield of Bavaria, gold touches. There's the lesser side, and here's the major side. And this is by the same company that made this. So they had artisans, unbelievable. The best part of this is the same artist did the vase, the cherry vase made in Bavaria that you saw on that table. They're both marked with the same artist. Awesome. This shocker, I thought was going to be that big. I mean, it said how tall it was, but this was unbelievable. And it was so reasonable, I almost feel guilty. Almost. But I mean, it was so reasonable because it had a flea bite out of one of the feet at the bottom. And the size is off the chain, people. Amazing. You know I'm nuts about it, and I have to have it and keep it. But we thank everybody that's given us something special. You know they care about the show if they're doing it at all. And we thank everybody that just comes by and visits, too. Okay guys, now here's a teaser for what's to come. We're getting those fall bins out, and we'll show you some of them. Now we've got everything from olives, branches, giant dahlia in the burnt orange flavors. Big assortment of gourds and pumpkins, like we all like to use, and some changing flowers in their colors. And we all know the sunflowers are out by the end of summer. I cannot function without some turning fern. If you can find it, it is huge for your fall decor. Toasty custards and orange changes in the plants. Lots of creams. And, you know, I'm going to have some violets and lavenders in there as well. Oak and maple leaves, acorn, oats and barley, sedum, giant dahlia, lots of hybrid sunflowers, and don't forget your little picks for your accents. Toasty custard colored roses and orange poppy, mini pumpkins, all different colors. Another must, acorn. And another favorite here is the baby's breath that's turning colors also. Wonderful accent. Some maple leaf. Different crabapple and baby corn. We'll want some hops and different violets. And guys, hopefully that inspired you to puff up your picks and arrangements And we're going to see you in the next decorating floral arrangements with me. So take care, everybody. Happy collecting. And you know we're going to be decorating in the next one. Oh yeah, and it's going to be good. See you soon. Take care in the next amazing, incredible, off the chain, over the top decorator and collector video. See you soon. Oh, you can't wipe this grin off with all this. Bye, guys. God's joy and blessings to all.